Welcome to the Nurse Career Blueprint YouTube channel. I'm Miriam. I'm a nurse practitioner, and a nurse educator. Let's talk about the healthcare world. It's a place where dedication shines. But there's another side to it. Healthcare can be incredibly stressful. It impacts nurses, nursing students, and nurse practitioners. The demands are high and the pressure is constant. We're going to dive deep into the issue of stress in healthcare. So let's get started. Stress in healthcare isn't a small issue. The long hours, staffing shortages, and emotional weight of patient care, it all adds up. It takes a toll on our well-being, both physically and emotionally. Nursing students juggle academics and demanding clinical rotations. The transition to becoming a nurse practitioner is a steep learning curve. The good news is that there is hope. We can learn to manage stress effectively and prioritize our well-being. Throughout this video, we'll explore practical strategies to combat stress. From self-care practices to building a supportive network, we'll cover it all. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Let's work together to create a more supportive and less stressful healthcare system. Nurses are the heart of healthcare. We're there for patients during their most vulnerable moments. But this dedication comes at a cost. Long hours and understaffing lead to exhaustion. This can impact our own health and the quality of care we provide. We form deep connections with our patients. Witnessing suffering and loss can lead to compassion fatigue. These experiences, while rewarding, can also lead to emotional exhaustion. The stress epidemic doesn't spare those still in training. Nursing students face rigorous academics and demanding clinical rotations. The pressure to succeed is immense. They witness firsthand the challenges nurses face. The fear of making a mistake is constant. Balancing schoolwork, clinical rotations, and personal responsibilities can feel impossible. It's a constant juggling act that can leave them feeling burnt out. For nurse practitioners, the stress takes on a new dimension. Independent practice means greater autonomy and responsibility. The learning never stops. Nurse practitioners must stay up to date with new treatments and research. Administrative tasks can be overwhelming. This can leave less time for patient care, leading to frustration. Nurse practitioners may face skepticism from colleagues or patients. This can create an added layer of stress. The problem is, stress doesn't stay confined to our work lives. It seeps into our personal lives, creating a vicious cycle. Unhealthy coping mechanisms can provide temporary relief, but ultimately contribute to stress. Relationships can suffer. Sleep becomes elusive, leaving us drained. It's essential to break this cycle to protect our well-being. Stress at work leads to unhealthy habits, impacting our personal lives. This then spills back over into our work. Recognizing the signs of stress is crucial. Ignoring these signs can lead to burnout and physical health problems. Physically, stress can manifest as headaches, muscle tension, and digestive issues. Emotionally, stress can lead to anxiety, irritability, and mood swings. Behaviorally, we might withdraw from social activities or rely on unhealthy coping mechanisms. Our productivity might decline. It's important to recognize these signs early. Stress takes a very real toll on our bodies. When our minds are under constant stress, our bodies go into survival mode. This can lead to physical health problems. Headaches and muscle tension are common. Our digestive systems can also be affected. Sleep often becomes elusive. Chronic stress weakens our immune systems. It's like our bodies are so busy dealing with stress that they forget to fight off germs. Stress can turn our emotions into a roller coaster ride. Anxiety is a common companion of stress. Irritability is another hallmark of stress. Mood swings can feel like we're riding an emotional roller coaster. Chronic stress can contribute to more serious mental health issues. Our brains can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. It's like our brains get stuck in a rut of negativity. It's important to manage stress to maintain emotional well-being. The impact of stress extends beyond our personal lives. It can significantly affect our performance at work. Burnout is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion. Compassion fatigue is a form of burnout specific to healthcare professionals. Medical errors are more likely to occur when healthcare professionals are stressed. Job dissatisfaction is common among stressed and burned out nurses. This can lead to decreased morale and high turnover rates. It's important to address stress to improve job satisfaction and patient care. When we're caught in the grip of stress, our relationships with loved ones can suffer. Communication breakdowns often occur. Increased conflict can arise as stress levels rise. Emotional distance can grow between us and our loved ones. We might find ourselves withdrawing emotionally. This emotional distance can leave our loved ones feeling rejected. Neglecting our own needs is common when we're stressed. This can lead to feelings of resentment and burnout. The good news is that we don't have to let stress control our lives. Recognizing the impact of stress is the first step towards breaking the cycle. Self-awareness is key. Prioritize self-care. Set boundaries between your work life and personal life. Seek support from trusted friends, family members, or a therapist. Talking about your stress can help you process your emotions. Remember, you don't have to go through this alone. Now that we've explored the depths of stress and its impact, let's shift our focus to what we can do about it. And trust me, there's a lot we can do. It all starts with prioritizing our well-being. It's time to put ourselves first. Self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. Think of it like this: you can't pour from an empty cup. If we're running on fumes, we won't be able to provide the best care to our patients or be there for our loved ones. We need to replenish our own reserves to show up fully in our lives. So, how do we practice self-care? It's about making conscious choices to engage in activities that nourish our minds, bodies, and spirits. It's about listening to our bodies and giving them what they need to thrive. Start with the basics. Get enough sleep. I know, easier said than done when you're working long shifts. But sleep is crucial for our physical and mental health. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool, and avoid caffeine and alcohol before bed. Fuel your body with nutritious foods. When we're stressed, we often crave sugary, processed foods that provide a quick energy boost, but ultimately leave us feeling sluggish and irritable. Instead, focus on eating whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Time management might seem like an impossible feat in the fast-paced, unpredictable world of healthcare. But even small changes in how we manage our time can make a big difference in our stress levels. It's about working smarter, not harder. Start by identifying your time wasters. Are you constantly checking your phone, getting sidetracked by social media, or struggling to say no to extra tasks? Once you're aware of where your time is going, you can start making changes. Prioritize ruthlessly. Not all tasks are created equal. Learn to differentiate between urgent and important tasks. Focus on completing the most important tasks first, and don't be afraid to delegate or defer tasks that can wait. Break down large tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. Large projects can feel overwhelming, leading to procrastination and stress. Instead of trying to tackle everything at once, break the project down into smaller, more achievable steps. This makes the task feel less daunting and allows you to celebrate small victories along the way. Learn to say no. This can be one of the hardest skills for nurses to master. We're natural caregivers, always willing to go the extra mile. But saying yes to every request can lead to burnout and resentment. Remember, it's okay to set boundaries and prioritize your own well-being. We weren't meant to go through life alone, especially in a demanding profession like nursing. Having a strong support network is crucial for managing stress, processing emotions, and maintaining a sense of connection. Connect with colleagues. Your fellow nurses understand the unique challenges of the job. They've been there, done that, and can offer empathy, support, and a listening ear. Take breaks together, vent about shared frustrations, and celebrate each other's successes. Don't underestimate the power of family and friends. They might not understand the ins and outs of your job, but they can offer unconditional love, support, and a safe space to de-stress and be yourself. Make time for social activities, even when you're feeling exhausted. Connecting with loved ones can do wonders for our mental health. Consider joining a support group. There are countless support groups available for nurses, both online and in person. These groups provide a safe and confidential space to share experiences, connect with others who understand, and learn coping strategies from one another. Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It takes courage to admit when we're struggling and to reach out for support. Don't be afraid to lean on your network when you need it most. They're there for you, just like you're there for your patients. In the midst of chaos and stress, it's easy to feel like our minds are racing a mile a minute. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques can help us hit the pause button, quiet our minds, and find moments of peace in the present moment. Deep breathing exercises are a simple yet powerful way to calm our nervous systems. When we're stressed, our breaths tend to be shallow and rapid, which signals to our bodies that we're in danger. By consciously slowing down our breath, taking deep inhales and exhales, we can activate our body's relaxation response and reduce feelings of anxiety. Meditation is another powerful tool for managing stress and promoting emotional well-being. Meditation involves finding a comfortable position, closing your eyes, and focusing your attention on your breath, a mantra, or a guided meditation. The goal is not to empty your mind, but rather to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Progressive muscle relaxation involves systematically tensing and relaxing different muscle groups in your body. This technique helps to release physical tension and promote relaxation. Start by tensing the muscles in your toes, hold for a few seconds, and then release. Move up to your feet, calves, thighs, and so on, until you've worked your way up to your head and face. Yoga combines physical postures, breathing exercises, and meditation to promote relaxation, flexibility, and strength. The combination of movement and mindful breathing can help to quiet the mind, release tension in the body, and reduce feelings of stress and anxiety. Sometimes self-care practices and relaxation techniques aren't enough, and that's okay. There's no shame in asking for professional help when we need it. In fact, it's a sign of strength and self-awareness. If you're struggling to manage stress on your own, consider reaching out to a therapist or counselor. Therapy provides a safe and confidential space to explore your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, develop coping mechanisms, and work through any underlying issues that might be contributing to your stress. A therapist can help you identify unhealthy thought patterns, develop communication skills, and learn strategies for managing stress, anxiety, and burnout. They can also provide support and guidance as you navigate the unique challenges of being a nurse. Don't hesitate to seek professional help if you're experiencing any of the following: feeling overwhelmed by stress, struggling to cope with work or personal demands, experiencing changes in your sleep or appetite, withdrawing from social activities, having difficulty concentrating, or experiencing thoughts of harming yourself or others. Remember, you're not alone. Many nurses struggle with stress, anxiety, and burnout. Seeking professional help is a sign of courage and a commitment to your well-being. It's an investment in yourself and your ability to thrive, both personally and professionally. We've covered a lot of ground today, from the depths of stress to the empowering reality that we have the power to manage it. Now it's time to put this knowledge into action. Start small. Choose one self-care practice, one time management strategy, or one relaxation technique to implement this week. Consistency is key. Small changes made consistently over time can lead to significant improvements in your well-being. Be kind to yourself. Change takes time and effort. There will be days when you feel overwhelmed, exhausted, and tempted to give up. Be patient with yourself, acknowledge your efforts, and celebrate your successes. Remember, you're not alone. There's a whole community of nurses out there who understand what you're going through. Connect with your colleagues, share your experiences, and support one another. And don't forget to subscribe to the Nurse Career Blueprint YouTube channel for more videos like this. We'll continue to explore topics related to nursing, career development, and well-being. Leave a comment below and share your own stress management tips. Let's create a more supportive and less stressful environment for all nurses. Together, we can thrive. As we reach the end of our journey into the heart of stress in nursing, it's important to remember that you have the power to reclaim your well-being. You've dedicated your life to caring for others, but it's time to prioritize your own needs. Remember, self-care isn't selfish. It's essential for both your personal and professional fulfillment. Throughout this video, we've explored the multifaceted nature of stress, its impact on our physical, emotional, and professional lives, and most importantly, the tools and strategies we can use to navigate its challenges. The journey might not always be easy, but with each step you take towards prioritizing your well-being, you're creating a more resilient and empowered version of yourself. Remember that managing stress is an ongoing process, not a destination. There will be days when you feel overwhelmed, exhausted, and tempted to revert to old habits. Be kind to yourself during those times. Acknowledge your efforts, celebrate your successes, and remember that progress, not perfection, is the goal. The strategies we've discussed, from self-care practices to time management techniques, from building a supportive network to embracing mindfulness, are all valuable tools in your stress management arsenal. Experiment with different approaches, find what resonates with you, and create a personalized plan that supports your unique needs. One of the most important messages I want to leave you with is this: you are not alone. The challenges you face as a nurse, the stress, the exhaustion, the emotional toll, they are shared by countless others in our profession. Remember that reaching out for support is a sign of strength, not weakness. Talk to your colleagues. Share your experiences, both good and bad. Sometimes, simply knowing that someone else understands what you're going through can make a world of difference. Create a culture of support within your workplace, where it's okay to ask for help, to vent frustrations, and to celebrate successes together. Don't underestimate the power of connecting with loved ones outside of work. They might not understand the intricacies of your job, but they can offer a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, and a reminder that you are loved and valued for who you are, not just what you do. Remember that seeking professional help is always an option. Therapists and counselors are trained to help you navigate stress, anxiety, burnout, and other mental health challenges. They can provide a safe and confidential space to process your emotions, develop coping mechanisms, and work towards a more balanced and fulfilling life. The nursing profession is facing unprecedented challenges, from staffing shortages to an aging population, from the emotional toll of caring for those in need to the constant pressure to do more with less. But amidst these challenges lies an opportunity to advocate for ourselves, to prioritize our well-being, and to create a more sustainable and fulfilling future for nurses everywhere. By prioritizing self-care, we're not just taking care of ourselves, we're setting a powerful example for our colleagues, our patients, and the next generation of nurses. We're showing them that it's okay to set boundaries, to prioritize well-being, and to advocate for our needs. By building strong support networks, we're creating a culture of compassion and understanding within our workplaces. We're fostering an environment where nurses feel valued, respected, and supported, which ultimately leads to better patient care and a more fulfilling work experience for everyone. By embracing mindfulness and relaxation techniques, we're equipping ourselves with the tools to navigate stressful situations with greater ease and resilience. We're learning to quiet our minds, calm our bodies, and approach challenges with a sense of clarity and purpose. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the heart of stress in nursing. I hope this video has provided you with valuable insights, practical strategies, and a renewed sense of hope that you can thrive, not just survive, in this demanding yet incredibly rewarding profession. Now, I want to hear from you. Share your thoughts, experiences, and tips for managing stress in the comments below. What self-care practices help you stay grounded? What time management strategies keep you on track? How do you prioritize your well-being amidst the demands of nursing? Let's continue this conversation, support one another, and work together to create a more sustainable and fulfilling future for nurses everywhere. Don't forget to subscribe to the Nurse Career Blueprint YouTube channel for more videos on nursing, career development, and well-being. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.